I'm in Toronto now, but I've actually got my bag right here. It's packed. I'm about to go to the airport to fly to Amsterdam to interview Geert Wilders. It's spelled Geert Wilders. They pronounce it Geert Wilders over there. He's the leader for the Party for Freedom in the Netherlands, and he is leading the polls to win the Dutch elections that are coming up on March 15th. That's amazing. It's amazing because he has been marked for death by Muslim radicals for more than a decade because of his opposition to Islam and his insistence on being able to criticize Islam. I've met Wilders when he toured Canada a few years ago. He had the largest security detail I've seen for anyone other than a world leader, and back then his party in parliament was pretty small. He needs that much security because Dutch politicians who oppose Islam are regularly assassinated. They murdered Pim Fortuyn, a gay man, libertarian, who said he didn't like Islam's treatment of women and gays. So they gave him the treatment for women and gays. They honor killed him. Then Theo van Gogh, the descendant of the artist Vincent van Gogh, well, he came out with an anti-Islam movie, and he was murdered too. It hasn't been just Muslim fanatics who want to stop Wilders. The Dutch court system has charged him again and again with hate speech for criticizing radical Islam, for speaking out against open borders and mass Muslim migration. Those are Dutch judges and Dutch prosecutors, but they were really prosecuting a kind of a Sharia fatwa, weren't they? But if opinion polls are to be believed, those lawsuits have only confirmed for Dutch citizens that their traditional freedoms and culture is slipping away, and the government needs to be thrown out while it still can be. Like the Brits did with Brexit, like the Americans did with Trump. The Netherlands are up next. Hey, do you think you could trust the CBC or the Globe and Mail to report fairly about Geert Wilders? Do you think they have anything but hatred and contempt for him? It's so funny how, if they talk about him at all, they call him far right, extreme right. But he's number one in the polls, so by the statistical definition, he's sort of the center of the country. But to the media, he'll always be far right, if not racist. But they call anyone they disagree with racist. It's what they call you. So I'm going to Amsterdam tonight. I'm taking 2 staff with the Rebel with me who will help me with a professional full 3-camera interview. I want it to look great. Then we're going to take the train from Amsterdam to Paris to see who we can see there. No promises. I'll keep you posted on that. Then we're coming straight home. Now, the cost of the flights are about $1,500 each for the 3 of us. We're only staying in hotels for the one night, and we're taking the train from Amsterdam to Paris. Those are our big costs. The total cost, all in, for the 3 of us, it's still around $7,000. Now, that's just a rounding error for the CBC. They get $1.5 billion a year from Justin Trudeau. They'd spend $7,000 on Peter Masbridge's first-class ticket and hotel room and wine and fine dining alone. But for us, 3 people, $7,000 is a lot of money. So if you can help us, please do. Please click here or go to rebeleurope.com. I promise you, in return, we'll give you an interview with Geert Wilders you simply won't ever get from the mainstream media. They're too busy calling him and calling you and calling anyone they disagree with Nazis. No, he's not. But I'll let him speak for himself directly to you. No mainstream media filter. Please click here to help cover our costs or visit rebeleurope.com. Thank you very much. Click here to support this trip at rebeleurope.com.